There's a moment in every great love story. The turning of a page, the breath before the vow, the fragile space between yes and forever. And for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the world's most talked about couple of this decade, that moment has become the source of endless speculation, rumor, and intrigue. From the garden where he proposed, to the ring she flashed proudly on Instagram, to the mystery swirling around the date and location of their wedding. This isn't just a wedding countdown. It's a story written in whispers, guarded by NDAs, and watched by millions who feel as if they are part of the journey. Let's step into the cinematic moment where pop meets pigskin, where love meets lore, and where the question on everyone's lips isn't just if, but when and how these two will say, "I do," from engaged to wedding bells, how it all began. On August 26th, 2025, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce broke the internet. Not with an album drop, not with a Super Bowl performance, but with a simple Instagram post that turned the world upside down. In lush garden photos framed by flowers and sunlight, Taylor showcased a breathtaking old mine-cut diamond ring, hand-designed in yellow gold. And Kelce cheekily captioned it, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." For fans, it was electric and cinematic, a moment that felt like the climax of a blockbuster romance. But engagement was just the overture. The real story, the wedding planning, the date, the meaning, was still unwritten, and that's where the mystery begins. The rumored date, June 13th, 2026, a number worth waiting for. If you've spent any time scrolling online, you've probably seen the date, June 13th, 2026, splashed across headlines and fan theories. Why June 13th? Because for Taylor Swift, the number 13 isn't just a date, it's destiny. She was born on December 13th. She released albums and announced milestones with 13 in her numerology. Fans see it not as coincidence, but as cosmic punctuation in her life story. Page 6 and other outlets have reported that sources close to the couple suggest they're set to tie the knot on that very day, at the ultra-luxurious Ocean House in Watch Hill, Rhode Island, a breathtaking seaside resort with sweeping ocean views that seem to have been plucked right from a romance novel. But here's where reality and rumor blur. The Ocean House rumors are compelling, whispered by insiders, repeated by fans, amplified by commentators, but nothing has been officially confirmed by Taylor, Travis, or their representatives. Instead, we have shadows and signals. NDAs are reportedly being required for guests, a sign that whatever is planned, it's highly private. Close friends like Graham Norton joke they've had to sign so many NDAs they can't say anything, even about where the wedding might be, which only fuels excitement. Taylor's sister-in-law, Kelce, recently teased she has no idea when it will be, even while fans believe she does. Why all the secrecy? Because this isn't just a wedding. It's a story both Swift and Kelce want to protect, shape, and reveal on their own terms. Ocean House or something else? The location conundrum, Rhode Island, keeps coming up consistently in reporting, and there's good reason. Taylor's own Watch Hill estate overlooks the Atlantic, where she's hosted legendary 4th of July parties with celebrity guests like Blake Lively and Ed Sheeran, moments already seared into fan memory. Some earlier rumors even whispered that Taylor once considered a historic Gilded Age mansion, the Breakers, for the ceremony, only for venues and insiders to clarify she was not getting married there. In Hollywood, clarity is rare, but here's what seems clear from multiple threads. Rhode Island is very likely the setting, whether at Ocean House, near her estate, or at a private oceanfront location. Summer 2026 is the broad window, a season that suits their schedules, especially after Kelce's NFL commitments. A precise date remains unconfirmed, because Taylor and Travis appear deliberate, not rushed. This isn't a viral rumor spinning out of thin air. It's the collective conclusion of reporters, insider murmurs, numerology enthusiasts, and the couple's own public hints. The waiting game. No rush, no reveal, just anticipation. Here's where the story gets unexpectedly emotional. Despite all the buzz and speculation, sources close to the couple have described their approach as calm, unhurried, and intentional. According to insiders, they're not even halfway through the guest list, and right now, they're focused on living their lives rather than crunching spreadsheets. That's actually deeply in character for both of them. Taylor has spoken about how fun she expects the wedding planning to be, emphasizing joy and inclusivity over stress. And Travis, even with all his celebrity status, has has been depicted as someone who wants this moment rooted in love, in family, and in shared simplicity. Not just spectacle. There's a reason certain couples rush, but others build quietly, intentionally, like they're crafting something meant to last. And for Swift and Kelce, slowing down might be as romantic as the date itself. The heartbeat behind the wedding: love, family, and transition. This is where the story transcends gossip, because for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, their wedding isn't just a headline. It's a milestone in a shared life story that has been intensely public and intensely personal. Think about it. Their romance began in 2023 after Swift's breakup and her performances at Kelce's games. Slowly, organically, the two found a rhythm that worked. By August 26, 2025, they were engaged, choosing numerology, joy, and playfulness as guiding themes. And now, in 2026, the promise of marriage, whether on June 13th or another significant date, represents the next chapter. This isn't a celebrity wedding that happened overnight. It's the climax of a story arc that's been unfolding for years. And fans have watched, cheered, debated, and felt invested every step of the way. No wonder every clue, comment, and cryptic NDA fuels countless conversations online. Why June 13th means more than just a date. Let's return to the date that has become almost mythical: June 13th, 2026. This isn't random speculation, it's numerology with meaning. 13 is Taylor Swift's lucky number, woven through her career, her art, and her personal milestones. It aligns with her birthday month, her engagement timing, and her storytelling sensibility. Now, where nothing is accidental, it falls just after football's offseason, giving room for celebration, rest, and ease of planning. If there's one moment where Swift's meticulous heart and Kelce's disciplined spirit could find perfect alignment, it would be a meaningful date like this. None of this is confirmed, but when narratives align like constellations, it's impossible not to wonder. Friends, family, and the guest list secret. Nice, Jess. If wedding planning were a script, the supporting characters would be just as compelling. Taylor's inner circle, from Selena Gomez to the Haim sisters, are widely speculated as possible bridesmaids and close guests. Travis's family, including his brother Jason Kelce and sister-in-law Kylie Kelce, have publicly acknowledged their excitement, even if coy about details. And commentators like Graham Norton joke that they've signed NDAs, which only adds to the mystique. This isn't just a wedding, it's a gathering of two networks, two legacies, and two worlds that have watched each other with fascination for years. So when is the wedding? Really? Here's the truth, as best as we can piece it together right now. There is no official wedding date announced yet, but rumors strongly suggest June 13th, 2026 as a potential choice, one filled with deep symbolic meaning and seasonal beauty. Sources close to the couple have not confirmed any date, venue, or plan publicly. Insiders continue to hint that guests may be required to sign strict NDAs to protect the ceremony's privacy and magic. In other words, the date might be set in Taylor's heart, but the world hasn't been let in just yet. The moment we've all been waiting for. If love stories have a soundtrack, Taylor and Travis's might be all of ours. It's joy and mystery, it's privacy and spectacle, it's numerology and destiny wrapped in a veil of secrecy. We don't know the final date yet, but we feel it, we anticipate it, we imagine it. And when the moment finally arrives, whether June 13th, another day in summer 2026, or even later, it will be worth every second of speculation and every whispered rumor, because this isn't just another celebrity wedding. This is the union of two hearts that the world watched grow, flourish, and finally choose forever. And when that day comes, we will all be waiting.